Say I'm grateful for not anything but everything. Every loss I had to take, I took it on the chin. We stood on our 10. And I knew one day that we would win again. Been prayed on my downfall by many men. Oh Lord, I thank you for not giving in. Must I tell him once again? All I do is win.
You either win with us or watch us win.
That's why I'm grateful for anything and everything. That's why I'm grateful for anything and everything. Oh Lord, I'm grateful for anything and everything. Oh, oh. So I'm grateful, oh Lord. So I'm grateful, oh Lord. Behind every loss that came with many rings. Even though the hatred came with many things, 'cause I can't go for anything. Even though my plate full, I can't complain, I'm grateful. Even though my plate full, I can't complain, it's everything that I pray.
What's going on, man? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Mic on.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm tripping over here. I ain't even had my mic on, man. I'm sorry about that. Shoot. What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on? What you said?
It's been that long, you forgot how to turn on the mic.
Oh man, apparently so, man. Apparently so. Hell, I'm old at this stuff. You know, I'm a old man.
You're a vet now. That's come natural to you.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. What's the topic for the night? It's gonna be an open topic tonight, Tyron. So, but I do have some stuff I do want to discuss, though. I'm gonna discuss a couple things, and I'm glad you're on here because one of them is containing to a child and not a child, rather, a parent and their offspring. And I guess since, Tyra threw it out there, shit, we're going to get started on that right there. Shit. Since he threw it out there. Better yet, before I get to cooking, shit, what's going on with you, Cedric, man? Tell me, how's everything going with you, man? And what state have you visited, and did you get my shit? Yeah.
To your stuff?
Yeah.
No.
That's a damn shame.
But I tell you what, dog, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But like I said, I just didn't want to get you nothing local. I wanted to get you something in. Last time we talked about it, I was on the West Coast, and I should have. I think I stopped in Wyoming. I should have got you something from there. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people to tell them I was in Wyoming and stuff, man.
Now you lying. Now you lying. Now you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like a lot of folks to be like, look, I just came out of Wyoming, man, and shoot, it was all right, but it ain't Mississippi. It's not Mississippi. It's not the great state of Mississippi.
When you go to some of them places, you don't want to come back to Mississippi.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. What else you got going on, bro?
But just the places I've been, man. I've been to Oregon and Utah, Denver, Wyoming. Like I said, places I have never been, man. The scenery is lovely, man. I tell you, I'm not gonna tell nobody how to spend their money. However, if you like to travel out the country and do all that, hey, more power to you. But I would suggest, just a suggestion, see some of the stuff that you just never seen while it's over here. I mean, it's some lovely places, man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, sounds good. I know me and Tyron and the rest of my boys, we supposed to be actually, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have to hurry up and get it set up to where we supposed to be heading to Denver and doing some stuff in Denver. If I can get Tyron to act right, that's a no, but hey, he's a youngster.
I've been on the East Coast a lot, and now I was like, man, if I had the chance to move, I would move to Pennsylvania. But being on the West, but when I was in the West Coast, man, it wasn't even close. I was like, man, I can live in Denver. I wish they had an NFL team though, but other than that, I mean, I can live there.
We'll pretend like you didn't say that. I was saying you don't know what an NFL
if they had NFL
look
team,
like, but hey,
man, I'll jump all over there.
Oh shit. I already know what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna get on one of these things. One I'm gonna talk about, then I'm gonna let you go and get started on. Did you check out that stuff? What was going on with T.I. and his son?
Yes.
Tell me your take on that. While you giving me your take on that, I'm gonna pull some stuff up.
Man, look, that stuff really been going on for a long time. If you know anybody, if you know a lot of older people, probably our age or maybe even older, and they give a lot of shout out and a lot of respect to their grandmothers instead of their mothers, because they let them raise them, man. And sometimes in some certain situations that had to be done. And now, from what I got out of it, he was staying with his grandmother.
Yeah.
And, so I don't know if he was blaming them because he wanted to stay over there or because they let him stay over there. I really don't know what it was about him, but it was good to see T.I. put him in a headlock, because it could have got worse than that. But him to let him know, man, it just, when you let somebody else raise your kids, man, it has especially, the younger age, they have a way more influence when they get older.
Yeah, they do. But I'm looking at more of, I guess I'm looking more of, let me see, hold on, I'm looking more at, tell me what you think their relationship looked like, T.I. and that, whatever that short mouth boy name is.
Well, like I said, from what I've seen, she raised him till he was, the year that T.I. should have been there in his life. The real important parts, the time that he was raised there. Who let their son suck a pacifier till he 12? Who does that?
I don't know, man. A damn woman. Damn woman just to keep his mouth closed. A damn woman.
You just, and like I say, man, I just seen a lot like it's just hard to explain. But you wasn't there in the time. And then maybe at the time T.I. was blowing up, he had success. And I don't know why. I guess Tiny needed the help or whatever the case may be. And he wanted to be over there. And I guess they just let that happen. But, you really want to, them young years, the impressionable years, you want to be there for your kids. You want to, at least they have to acknowledge that you are, you got some say in this and that, the other. And like I say, but certain things, man, you just got to nip in the bud. You can't, I seen the guy, a video, I don't know, maybe you sent it to me. It was about 2 weeks ago. A guy walked in daycare, man, picking up his son, man. His son had a tutu on.
I saw that. Tyron put on in the chat. Tyron said he put money before his kids. Perhaps I'm gonna look at it like this.
Man, let me say that to Tyron, man. If you go back in the 60s, some of the 70s, 60s, and 50s, the man, even though he was married, and I ain't gonna say he provided. So if you want to say he put money for the kids, I say they provide. Most men weren't at home to raise their kids. And the same thing I would say about T.I. I ain't gonna say he necessarily, but he might have been at the height of his career. He was blowing up, but that provided for their kids to have the lifestyle that they have. So, majority of the time, you got a man that's providing, he's not gonna be in the home. That's why it's important when you married and you have the woman that's gonna be the nurturer. She brings them up so far to the man can really put, his input on it. But for the most time, most men are not at home all the time because they out working.
They're out working, exactly. I just sent you a link, Tyron, if you want to jump in here or whatever. Check your email. But my thing is, I think, my personal opinion, I'm thinking he tried to act more like a friend to that boy than a father. That's my personal opinion. I don't know their relationship because, to be honest, I never really listened to none of T.I. music. I never.
Really?
No, I never.
That's some good music, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
like the last of the rappers I used to. I don't listen to rap no more, but he was like one of the last ones before I just really just, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out then because I've never really
that's
actually listened to none of his stuff before. I ain't gonna lie to you, I never listened to it. But anyway, you know, I'm thinking that's what it was with him. It was more the, you know, you trying to be a friend to your son instead of a father to your son and shit like this. And you know, I love my 3 boys to a passion, and I want them to come to me about anything, anytime. It don't even matter, whatever. But I do want them to understand that I'd rather be their father than their friend.
Well, if you're going to have, and it ain't saying that you necessarily going to be their friend, but you have that age range, maybe 15, 16, somewhere up in there, that when them kids starting to smell themselves, and then you become, we all been through it. I know you have. I'm pretty sure you have. I know I have. And I ain't think I ever would. I always heard about it. But your kids are at to get to the point where they think that you don't know anything. Oh, you don't understand. You don't get it. And it's like, man, this is the same shit I grew up with. It's the same shit. But I'm trying to tell you, but you know, when they don't want to listen, so you got to let them bump their head. But like my oldest son now, he coming around now and he's more like, Dad, what you think? You know, more asking me for my advice. As before when he was younger, saying, you don't understand, you don't get it. You know, and I'm like, shit, what is it I don't get?
You see the comment Tyron put on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put on there, what is that? You right. I mean, you right 100%, but he can't get mad because his son feel the way he feels. If you was never around, time is more, okay, I guess he didn't put it, what's the name in there? Yeah. Time is more important than gifts, and I can't jump on because I'm at work. Okay, I feel you. You're right though, but you're gonna have to make some
statement. If you look at the statement and hello?
Yeah, I'm here. My internet acting a fool. I don't know why. Shoot,
okay, but you look at the last part of
Tyron's
statement. You look at the last part of Tyron's statement. How many times? Well, I don't know. For me, I'm gonna use me for example. It's been times where, man, I have worked 13, 14 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I come home, and my wife want me to lay down the law. Somebody gotta get their ass whooped. Now, I'm really fulfilling because, okay, first of all, Dad, I don't see you all the time, and then when I do see you, want to whoop my ass. I didn't want to do that, but that's what I came home to do. I mean, I didn't come home with that in mind, but now I'm hearing your mama tell me woo because she ain't gonna do it. So hey, now you just looking like you just all out the bad guy. You know what I mean? You said you just can't, work. I have to provide. Yeah. But I also have to discipline.
You got to be the goddamn the foot down on the neck. Yeah, because I'm gonna put it like this. Tyron should know how that feel. I did that once with Tyron before. His mom asked me to come up there and straighten him out about some shit that he was doing in school. And at the time I was just mad about what he did at school. And it took my brother to tell me, he said, look, man, don't do that shit no more because you don't never see Tyron the way you supposed to see him or whatever. And you don't want him looking at you like only time I see my daddy is when I'm finna get my ass whooped. It seemed like that's the only time I can see him, which it wasn't like that, but and that was the last time I did that. I just put it like this. I did that shit once and I said I was not finna do it again. If she needed the law to be laid down and me and her wasn't together at the time anyway, I just wasn't finna do that shit no more because when I thought about what my brother said, the shit didn't sit well with me at all. So I'm like, that is fucked up, ain't it? Hell no, because that making me seem like when I was a kid, the only time I seen my daddy was get my ass whooped.
Boy, I bet you, but your daddy down there live with you then, didn't he?
No. But anyway, I'm finna pull up some shit. We go look at the what went on with them two, man. We ain't gonna stay on this shit long or whatever. Cause I got some more. I want to address some more issues, and I know you got some to address. Hold on for a second here. Let me get it going.
Yeah, man, TIP the King good, man, right here on the west side, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all urban central. All right?
You upset. You can't. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business.
Okay, let's unpack some of this right here. You know, I'm gonna unpack some of this before we try to go through this. We're gonna unpack a little bit of this there. This youngster said, y'all know me. I stand on business. Dude, you've been sucking a goddamn pacifier till you were 12. And my question is with that right there, we're gonna get on this pacifier before we get on this business. Was it the same goddamn passy? Because the passy don't turn into a binky. That's what that is now. It ain't a passy no more. It's not a pacifier. It's a goddamn binky. What the fuck he mean? He stand on business. What? Man, come on, bro. Your daddy he's wealthy. You in a skybox right now. You got a mouth about wide as this motherfucking screen that I'm looking at from sucking on that goddamn pacifier that damn long, man. Come on, bro. What is wrong with these damn kids? Everybody, this is a scene off of Sugar Hill when what's the snipe said? Everybody wants to be a fucking gangster.
That's true.
What's wrong with that shit?
And you see what Michael Irvin exposed his son.
Oh, what happened with that? I didn't know nothing about it. What happened?
His son was rapping, man. He was talking about all this, just hard living, this and that, the other. So Michael Irvin, you know, he brought it on the show, and he was like, "Yeah, this is my son, right? He rapping." He said, "Man, my son stayed in the gated community. He don't know nothing about that. He did not live that life." And I think a lot of rappers, a lot of the young rappers today, this is why you're seeing so many of them being killed. For one, some may be some are from the streets, but some want to prove it so hard that they put themselves in a position where when they get called out, they feel like they got to go kill somebody. Everybody's not going to grow. Everybody don't grow. Man, you know, and this is a whole other subject, but Will Smith made a killing in rap music.
He did.
He didn't kill nobody. He didn't kill nobody. And they were just some soft rap, good beats, and that was just that. But now everybody got to be that guy with a stick or a blicky killing somebody, and they standing on it, and I got to do it. So when you call me out, I'm going to show you I'm going to go kill somebody, which is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. I was just really listening to King Von, the rap out of Chicago, man. And I didn't know I knew Chicago was bad, but I did not know it was to the point where these guys were killing each other, and they were putting it on Twitter like the police can't read. I mean, they was confessing to murder that they was actually doing.
What you say in the prison thing, I want you to hear the rest of this. I'm finna play. I want you to hear the rest of this, and then I'm gonna ask you a question on something about the prison thing. Give me a hot set.
No business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and your family. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. What is she talking about?
Get off me. Man, get off me.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't you can do with me.
I'm gonna kill that right there, cause that tells it all. Now, my thing is with that right there. I got 2 questions. Now, T.I. little thin ass don't wrap you up like that. What do you think you're gonna do in prison if you make a mistake and kill somebody?
It ain't even no prison. What you gonna do on the street? Somebody run up on you.
Man, I mean, I don't fucking get this shit, man.
You gonna be killed or you gonna be beat to sleep one?
Yeah. And what is it in that street that you like that you're not getting at home? Oh, hold on. Better yet. Let me get to that second question. Now, T.I., he's sitting there talking about you embarrassing yourself. You know, like I said, I love my boys. Tyron's here on the phone on here, and he probably say different. But I'm gonna put it like this: I'm not gonna sit there and talk to my boys like that. I don't care how old they are. If you embarrassing us on stage like that because you drinking or whatever, you want to play this hard role, it's time to put up or shut up. And if you decide to want to go there with me, and after we get finished doing what we're doing, go about your business, bro. Go on and go do whatever you got to do. This is what I'm telling my boy. But, just leave that shit away from me because ain't nobody got time for that. It's too much bullshit going on in the world to be fighting and arguing with your own kids over nothing. Because one child wants to be hard or whatever the fuck he call himself. I just don't understand it. Make me understand this. You the relationship expert. Now let's see. I'm finna have to put you into This is a relationship between me and my son. We don't got into it, so help me out, goddammit.
Man, the best thing that I can do, man, is like right now with my youngest is 19, and when they're in school, I'm responsible for you up until 18. As they say, stand on business. I stand on that. I got you till you 18. Now you got life choices. After 18, you got life choices. If you want to go to school to help better yourself, or you want a job, I'll try to help you get a job, this and that, the other. But when it comes to the bullshit, that's you on your own. You can't embarrass me no more after 18 because now you're an adult. I done taught you the best I know how to do it till you reach that age. But like you said, I'm not going to get into an argument with you out there. And if I feel that we out there and you a little too bit and you walking up on me, I'm going to punch you in your face. But for the most part, I'm going to try to just say, man, look, you need to go whatever you're going. You go on about your business. Handle your business wherever you're going and do what you're doing. But if I feel like you in my face and you coming with it, then first of all, I'm not even gonna let you argue with your mama. That's off limits. That's all right.
That's straight off limits right there. I feel like that.
Don't raise your voice to her, period. Not when I'm around. And not when I'm not around, but definitely when I'm around, don't do it. Because I'm gonna that's gonna be dead right on that's on site. You come to me, it ain't really too much more I can say. And my kids already know when I get real quiet, they know that. Let me just shut up.
Yeah.
Just because I already know the talking has stopped. There's no more talking. Now it's combat. But now, man, like I said, 18. If that's what that's what government say. Hey, these guys are 18. They're young adults. Okay, now you are a young adult. You in a whole different, like they say, when it comes to money, you're in a whole different tax bracket. Now you're in a whole different age bracket. You're responsible for yourself. I done taught you everything I can teach you. Me and my wife get into it every now and then. They go to jail. I'm not going up to jail. I didn't raise you to go to jail. I didn't go to jail. So why would I go up there to visit you? And I done told you the shit that can happen for you to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I love them to death, but there's something that I just refuse to do. Because you have opportunities and you have the help and you have the support system to get shit done without going that route. Like I said, now, I don't know what's wrong with that dude. That maybe that's a privilege. And, man, sometimes I heard the old lady say, sometimes you got to break the plate. I'm not like, what that means? She's like, you got to stop feeding them. You got to stop taking care of them.
Yeah. I agree with that right there.
So, hey, man, look.
I agree with 100%. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What'd you say today? You said your offspring supposed to spring off.
Yeah, shit.
So when you step into that role, you an adult or whatever the case may be, but you handle it now.
You handle it now. Hey, I understand. You an adult. You this and that. You can't nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say can't nobody because somebody's telling you what to do because you're doing some dumb shit. I can't tell you what to do. Your mama can't tell you what to do, and you seem to think to know the world and you got it. Handle your business.
Yeah. Like
None of business.
Oldest he came back, I told him, hey man, my doors are open for my kids. You are welcome to come back. But check it out. My doors don't lock from the outside because you also can leave too.
He
how they do.
Yeah, I know how the 19-year-old is. The old one, he threw me for a loop when I talked to him a couple of weeks ago or whatever. He threw me for a loop, but that young one, boy, me and him, he be cracking me up. That little young one, and to answer some questions, the Springer has some. I ain't gonna say he had young men, not no babies.
No,
he had young men. He had young men. So
now
I ain't trying to put all your business out there, but somebody asked me once, I think last week, that you have any kids, and I was like, no. He has young adults. That's what he has.
Yeah, they young adults, man. I don't like I say, they don't reach that age. My thing is, come and go as you please, but my thing is, when I shut my eyes, my doors are locked. If you don't come in before I shut my eyes, you stay out. I see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. And before we get started, continue. Don't come in here moonlighting. Don't come in here opening up the refrigerator, just looking in and seeing what's going on, what's up in the fridge and all that. Just hit the like button. You ain't got I ain't even asking you to share it. Just hit the like button as you come on in. Hit the like button as you come on in. Let's get them algorithms up. All right, Sid, what else you got, man?
Man, you sent me the video the other day, and of course, they're gonna get on me because here I go with the woman bashing.
You hate women, man. You hate women, so I'm agreeing with you.
I'm gonna tell you something I heard the other day, and I think hopefully it enlightened it. The thing about it is, listen to me not to respond. Listen to me to learn something. Don't listen.
Say that again, God damn it.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again, Springer, because you broke up.
Don't listen to me just so you can respond to what I have to say. Listen to me and be like, really, really listen, because that's what I do when I listen to people. I get quiet when you on here and you having your little fussing and that, but I really want to listen so I can get an understanding of what you're talking about, because I may feel that you have, taught me something. You know what I mean? I got to listen. I got to listen to learn, not listen to say, if he say this, I know I'm ready to come back. Don't be so quick to respond. But with that being said, the video you sent to watch, what was it? The 5 things that break up relationships. We're talking about lesbian couples now.
Yeah, we're talking about lesbians. Yeah, we're talking about lesbian couples. Female lesbian couples. I don't know. Make sure we get this shit straight. Yeah. Female lesbian couples.
The 5 reasons that they use to break up or night-day relationship don't make it in a lesbian couple is the same reason that men and women are having today. I ain't gonna say regular couple, but straight couples.
Yeah.
Heterosexual couples. And I have been hearing the last few, really about over maybe a month and a half now, how so many lesbian women are telling men, hey, we didn't know y'all had to deal with all this shit. And like, they are having straight, well, they had to be lesbian women too. How women, certain, I guess, mindset of certain women just don't sit well with men or women.
I'm lost with that.
I'm
kind of lost with that because you the video I sent you, I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm kind of lost with that because the female, is that supposed to be the man, the one that's saying that, or what?
Right. So
that's what I'm lost on.
They're more more of the male, more of the provider, more of the trying to I guess please their partner.
Okay.
And they're not and they run the same problem that straight men are having with straight women, or heterosexual couples are having. That where they're telling men, you can look it up anywhere. these women are telling men, the lesbian women or the male woman is telling these men, man, I feel for y'all. We see now what y'all go through. Where they can't have a healthy relationship. That these women have got to the point where you just can't please them.
I don't get it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't get it.
And you know another thing I want to speak on too. I had some more debates, and matter of fact, I had my cousins. I was talking to them, my female cousins, and we was talking about the responsibility, who's responsible when they get pregnant. And it made me ask them, and then we got on, they got on me about saying men date women with kids and things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
So now when I go into a discussion with somebody, with especially women, before we even talk, I always ask them. Most women average height might be 5'5", 5'6". I said, so before we even talk about anything, let me just ask the question right off the rip. Would you date a man or be with a man that's 4'9", 4 feet 9 inches?
God damn, that's a midget, ain't it?
And then more, and majority of them be like no. And most of them will say, I do not want to be with a man shorter than me. Mm-hmm. That's a preference. So I said, okay, cool. Then we get into our talks or whatever the case may be. So then when it come up to about women with kids, and I said, no, well, why you don't want a woman with kids? Because that's just my preference. And when they want to go in, I said, but you won't want a man that's shorter than you. I don't have no control over if I date a woman if she got kids or not. If she already had kids, I have no control over that. Just like you might have a dude that might be golden, but he's just short. He had no control over that. That's just where he stopped growing.
Yeah.
So everybody have their preference, but just don't make it seem like I don't call you being insensitive to a guy that may be short. It just, you know what I'm saying? You just have to deal with a half a man.
You have to deal with a half a man. Hey, to each his own.
Man, to each his own, though. But to each his own. But yeah, man. And
so how did that turn out with y'all? What you telling them that did they understand what you did? They get the understanding of what you were saying, or the
this is how I kind of broke it down. I said, well, look at here. I said, can your man, which they do have men, actually, one is married and one is not married, but she dating her kid's father. I said, on Friday, y'all get paid on Friday. Can your man come and get half your check? Can he just say, look, I need half of what you made? And of course, they're like, hell no. I made this money. I did this and the other. I earned that money. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, well, And she's like, well, do he need it? I'm like, no, he just want half of it. He just want to come to you and say, hey, give me half your check. And you should give it to him, right? And they said no. I said, okay. So he can't have 50% of your check. Okay. I said, and how much money do you make? Depending on your hours, can you just make a set amount? If you do overtime, you get more money, right? He's like, yeah. And if you do less, you get less money, but majority of the time you're gonna get more money because you're gonna work to get the most of the money, right? Yeah. So if you do overtime, he can't have half of that check either. No, so you can make as much money as you want. I said, how many bodies can you make of yourself? What you mean? How many of you can you make? And I'm like, none, it's just me. Okay. So you mean to tell me that man can't have half of your check, but you can make as much money as you want, but he can control half your body and give you a baby, and it's both y'all, it's half his and half yours.
Wow.
But you only got one body. Now you can make all the money all day long. Nah, that's different. It's always different. You always want to move the goalpost back instead of just saying, yeah, you're right.
Well, what you bringing that up about a body? I got to throw this. I got to bring this out, and I want you to. I'm gonna try to watch this without interrupting it, but it's hard for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard, bro. Give me a hot second. Let me get it queued up for you, and then I want you to give me your take on it. All right. I don't know if you don't saw this, but I want you to. We're gonna unpack this shit tonight. We're gonna unpack this shit. Well, at the end of the day, we're finna unpack this one right here. I'm gonna even put this bitch on the big screen too. Hold on. We ain't even gonna be on here. We're gonna have to unpack this shit.
Yeah, that's old girl Leslie,
I want to talk to men too, and like I'm going to give y'all so much permission to fucking learn and advance to where we are as we doing the work. Men are not doing the work, and I'm going to say it.
That right there, I didn't like. Talking about men are not doing the work. That's bullshit. Fair use. Fair use. We're gonna use this for some educational purposes. Go ahead. Here we go.
Y'all not doing the work. And let me just say this too. Y'all don't know shit about pussy. It's one of your favorite things. It's one of your favorite things. You don't know shit. I don't understand how you don't know shit about pussy. Or if your dick is working properly.
What should we know though?
First of all, go to the doctor, put your nuts in a doctor's hand and cough to the fucking left. Find out what's wrong with your dick first. There's a lot of, I'm being very honest. Right. I've been hooking up and dudes' dicks are not working properly. Y'all done ate all that fucking McDonald's and all that shit. You ain't drinking water. You're not fucking taking care of yourself. Woo. And that's your dick. That's like one of your prized possessions. You go get your car checked. You won't get your dick checked.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when your dick don't work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department. Damn. That's your department.
That's real.
Go get your dick checked.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pause this shit because it's sickening. It's sickening. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Hold up, brother. Hold up. We're going to unpack this shit right here. We're going to have to unpack this right here. Did you hear what she just said?
I did.
First of all, she said, like I said, she was talking about men not doing whatever. I can't even, this shit.
Now, when she said putting in the work, what is she referring to?
I guess men ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. I guess doing what she, being providers and leaders and stuff like that, which is bullshit. See what that is? That's a woman that's making a little bit of money, and you going to find some of these fucking bums on the street to fuck. And then while you talking about a nigga dick ain't working, look in the fucking mirror first, ugly ass bitch. Yeah, I call the bitch ugly, and they don't no motherfucker like it. Deal with it. First of all, ain't no motherfucking man, ain't no true man. Looking at motherfucker, this bitch don't got naked, and then she looking like my big brother. How am I gonna get off on that shit, bro? You built like my big brother and shit, and I'm like, damn, hold on, man. Fuck, God damn, I can't even get aroused. Cause I'm gonna tell you, getting aroused is mentally for a man. Excuse me, let me change that. For an older man, getting aroused is it's a mental thing because if he's not into you, that motherfucker ain't going up. And this bitch is 50-something years old. She damn near 60 years old.
Well, for one, like you said, it's mental, but it's also visual is what you're speaking on, too.
Exactly.
Visually, I got to be enticed.
And if I'm looking at Mike Tyson across the goddamn bed, that's going to be hard as hell to get for a heterosexual guy. Now, for a little horny ass motherfucker, yeah, his shit gonna be hard as a brick. Even somebody horny be like, damn, this shit gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it. So before you get to talking about what a man ain't doing, look in the mirror first. This eats me up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's get back to this bride, man. Let's get back to this. This is crazy. Hold on.
And then go get your mind mind check. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your fucking dilemma. I show up for dick and you throw me a Rubik's Cube.
Did you hear that shit? You know what Tinder is, right?
Yeah, Tinder date. Somebody that's something online.
Yeah. What is a woman that making millions going on Tinder for? Because you can't go into the circle where you at to get a man because they don't look at you like that.
Of your fucked up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects your dick. It affects your dick. It affects your dick. Do you think you're gonna be walking around sad and depressed and your dick is just gonna be out here wilding? No, it's not. It's sad like you. So take care of your dick. I really believe that's a lot of problems with these podcast dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't know how to fuck a woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go learn how to fuck. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Because y'all don't know how to fuck. And you mad because we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all.
Your mind impacts your dick. No, you're right.
Hold on, I got to stop this one more time. I got to stop this. Hold on. First of all, who in the hell would fuck a garbage mouth ass woman like that too, bro? What did you just say? Visualize. When you visual a woman and you with her and you're looking at the woman or whatever the case may be, right? You want to be enticed through her voice. And the only thing you've been hearing out of this woman's mouth is a bunch of cursing, a bunch of just negative stuff towards a black man.
She sounds like a woman who's desperate to get her back blowed out.
And then she brought something up that me and you haven't talked about, but we're gonna have to talk about. You bring up the passport bros, and shout out to Drew Titan, Dennis Sperling. They talk about passport bros and how passport.
What is that? What is passport bros?
They talk about the black man that's in America that just said these black women, they disrespectful. They tired of the stuff, so they going across seas to find wives.
Okay.
They either going to the DR, Philippines, Caribbean, and stuff like that. You know, to try to find something a little bit better than these black women and stuff like that. And the black woman in America have gotten pissed off because the black men are going over there to do that. So, how can a woman? Hold on, Dennis come through. What's going on, Mr. Upkins? I ain't heard from you, man. Let me see what Dennis got saying on. How can a woman tell you about something she doesn't have? Plus, all she has to do is Plus, all she has to do is try. Yeah, I know, right, bro? It just, but you know, the passport bros, they going out. They just saying they finding wives, man. They are finding wives. Dennis, you want me to send you a link, man, so you can comment on that, bro?
I think a lot of them.
Let me know if you want me to send you a link, and I'll send you a link, Dennis. And I'm hoping we have. I'm hoping we have some females in here to help defend what this woman is talking about when she's talking about a man can't fuck. Because I haven't had no goddamn problem. But go ahead, say it.
I think when they're going overseas, what a woman don't realize is they're looking for women. They're wise, but it's going to show some gratitude. They're going to be more appreciative of what the man does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and it ain't just black women, it's white women. It's across the board. There's a lot of mentality of the Western woman that has these. I mean, I don't know where it came from, but a lot of them just have these ideas that I'm gonna tell you something that's messing women up nowadays. That I've seen a lot more, and I haven't paid attention to it, but I have been hearing it a lot. I've been hearing a lot of young girls, about 25, maybe 25 to 30, going around saying that they like guys, more older men with dad bods. They ain't looking for no six pack. And these are younger girls So you got that woman that career woman that's been working on her career to establish herself, to get her own home and build her bank up and all this and stuff like that, making good money. But now you got younger girls taking the men around her age away from her.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Hold on for a minute. Go ahead and finish cooking, Sid. I'm on catch this call from Tyron. That's Tyron. Hold on, Sid. Go ahead and finish cooking. I'm gonna holler at Tyron for a minute.
Okay. So yeah, but you know, for a lot of things about Leslie Jones, man, I thought she was a lesbian. I thought that's what she was, but now that I see, I wish I had to caught that show with her on the Breakfast Club, and like you said, just being she's not being an attractive woman, and I just can't. I don't know, man. She kind of threw me for a loop with that, but she going on a serious rant. So somebody she just, like I said, she just haven't found what she needed to do sexually to get her mind right. I don't listen to a lot of her stuff. I didn't know from Saturday Night Live. I really don't listen to a lot of her stuff. Like I said, I thought she was a lesbian for a long time, and you can't hear you.
Because she play roles like that all the time. Dennis, and I sent you your link too, Dennis. Because I think that's you. Make sure text me your email, Dennis, and let me make sure that's you too. Yeah, because she play roles like that all the time too. Those type of roles that and stuff like that. I'm telling you, she's real bad out of order, bro.
You done got that frustrated where you got to come on.
And then they came from left field.
You got to come on and tell people you just ain't getting screwed right. How bad? You know what? How bad is it out there for women?
Got to be bad. And since you want to bring that up, let's bring up the biggie here. Ask Tia Mowry, whatever her name is. Ask Tia Mowry. She done went out into the dating market. Left her husband. Broke up her family and decided she finna go out into the market. Then and I'm thinking, okay, maybe the dude done cheated on her. Nope. I'm looking at the stuff and my understanding. Guess why the reason why she supposedly then broke up her family.
What's that?
Finance. He didn't have the money.
Well,
and then the fucked up thing with that, her net growth is 4 million. His net growth is 3 million. Wow. But go ahead and say what you were finna say.
Yeah, they say fine. But you know what, man? And we talked about this earlier today. When you said, it triggered me when you said she got, find herself. When it come down to, it just come down, period. When you hear a female say, she got to find, self-evaluate, it's two things that always pop in my mind. One, the first thing is, you don't put yourself out there bad. You're doing too much screwing around.
Mm-hmm.
Or two, you want to go out there and screw around some. What are you trying to find? You got a family, you got a husband, and you got kids and all that. What are you trying to find?
I would love to know. I would love to know.
You're gonna have
love to know.
It's hard for a woman to get back out there in her 40s. I don't care who she is. I don't care celebrity. I don't care if you got all the money in the world. It's hard for a woman to go out there at 40 and find her a husband. It's not the same when it comes to men. When men settle down and they feel like they're good and ready to go, they can go get a wife. They can go get a wife.
Yep.
It ain't the same for women. It's not. And I can't say that enough. You just can't go and get you a husband. It just don't work like that.
You just can't say this is who I'm finna marry. But we finna bring up some stuff. We talking about Tia Mowry or whatever her name is. We finna listen to some of this shit that she had to say. I want you to hear this shit. This girl was saying, man. It's crap, man. Here we go. We're gonna let her go.
It is beautiful. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, you look amazing. I love this body. So amazing. You got the DJ here. It's like a party in here.
It's a party. How you doing?
I am doing well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing good.
We're so happy you're here. We just had your sister.
I know.
We love her.
Yeah.
And I love her too. I just talked to her like, I talked to her.
I all feel like you're each other's kind of North Star. Does it?
She's like really my.
So many. You're at an interesting stage or
Yes.
phase in your life, Tia, and you've spoken about this, so
Yes.
we're comfortable asking you about it. But you and your husband, like a lot of couples, decided that it was better to be lived. Your life's better lived apart than together.
Yes.
How did you know that it was time?
That's a really good
to
question.
take that route?
I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness. I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay, meaning our children. Meaning, our children, our friends, our, family. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, and then all of a sudden there's this awakening. And it's not easy.
Let's try to unpack some of this. What this girl talking about? We're gonna. I was sitting there talking and didn't even realize I put myself on mute. Let's try to unpack some of this. What she talking about? Tell me your thoughts on what she just said, and you've been a relationship expert. Talk to us. Talk to us. No. What I say?
My first thing is when you say stuff like I got to know my worth and my self happiness and my this and my that, and I can't remember it wasn't a matter of fact Tyler Perry movie. When you get married, it ain't you no more.
True.
It's us. It's we.
True.
You. Your happiness is our happiness. We all together. Your value is my value. We value each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like now you want to, like I said before, like I just said, when you start hearing stuff like that, I heard Toni Braxton said it way a long time ago that she's celibate. This a long time ago. But it was a rumor that she was out there bad. She was out there just screwing around. So when you hear somebody to say, "Hey, I got to reflect and I got to find my worth," it seems like to me she want to get out there now. She want to get out there. She want to explore. She want to do some other thing. You know what I mean? And when you hear somebody, you know what I'm saying, you want to leave your family. I got to see what I'm worth. You didn't know what you were worth when you was in that marriage for I don't know how many years.
14.
How long they was together? Huh?
14
years. You gonna walk away.
14.
You gonna walk away 14 years because to me you just made a selfish statement. I want to know my worth, what I value me as. But you got a family.
You got a family. You never said anything about them kids or nothing. You got a family. And my thing with that was when she said that, it dug into me because I don't understand, and that's why I'm asking you, make me understand this self-love shit she's looking for. I want to know this self-love. I need to find myself. I need to love myself. And she already done went out, like you said. And it ain't what she thought it was going to be. She thought that she was going to be this prize, but she's not realizing that, first of all, you got a net worth of $4 million. Your net worth is $4 million. So if somebody is making millions and millions, we'll say a high, real high value guy, it's not going to be studying you. Because one, You're 40-something years old with 2 kids by somebody that you just done left for absolutely no reason. What man in his damn mind worth $30 million is gonna fuck with you? He'll fuck you, but he's not gonna want to truly deal with you on that type of level. So it just beats the shit out of me. And then tell me, in that audience, what did you see? Because that audience was actually condoning that bullshit she was saying. Tell me what you saw.
About a lot of middle-aged white women. You ask me, that would look like.
It was a lot of middle-aged white women that probably ain't have husbands or whatever the case may be, and whatever it was stupid. It was really stupid. Let's go finish listening to some of this junk this girl talking about, man. Because it's real sick. Hold on, let me get on this thing. Somebody text me.
It's a hard journey, but at the end of the day, I feel like it is so worth it. So
yeah, wow.
Listen to this.
Thank you. Yeah. What I think, I mean, first of all, you could hear the people saying yes, and here, people at home are sitting thinking like, I feel this because marriage is hard.
It takes a lot of work,
and it also takes a lot of guts to know when you need to change something.
Yes, it really does.
It takes a lot of courage to say this isn't working.
Yeah.
Was there a moment where you knew I have to do something different?
Yes, I feel like when I started to, again, like I said, focus on myself, but there was this sadness, and I knew that life is short. I had actually, lost my grandmother. We had lost Elena Housley, and both of them at the same time. There was just an aha moment in me where I said, you know what? You need to tap in, see what's really going on with your happiness. Life is short. Let's go. Let's start working on you and really focusing on what really, really matters here, which is at the end of the day, your peace, your joy, and your happiness. So I would say,
woo! She said a mouthful then, bro.
Yeah.
She said your peace, your joy, your happiness.
My peace.
I am.
My peace, my joy, my happiness. And you sit up here and you just said it was worth it. It was worth me and my it was worth me leaving my family.
You know what I need? What I want to do is I can't do it. I want to show some pictures. Because I was looking for them. I want to show some pictures, some before and after, and you can see a big difference in this junk, man. And it was a before family pictures that she took with her husband Corey, and family, family looking good. The little boy dressed up like a young man supposed to be dressed. He's happy. You can see it. And then you can see after it was just her and the kids. The little boy look a hot mess dressed up, looked like some angry black woman dressed him up or whatever, helped him get dressed up. He's looking sloppy. He's mad at the world. You can see that he actually looked like a woman. He don't look like a young man. He's looking like a little girl. And she's dressed like a thot on top of that, looking like a clown at the face with all that makeup on her face. It's a totally 360. And my understanding for what I'm getting out of this, she regret that she done what she's doing.
Hey man, end of the day, like I said, when you get married, man, it's a lot of compromising. Marriage is not for everybody. It's a lot of compromising. It's on both ends that's got to be done in order to pull it off. And you really got to work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, it's some days you feel like it's like shit. Is it worth it? But for the majority of the time, it should feel like I'm glad I'm in this. You know what I mean? Now, when one gets outweighing the other one, if it's the other way around, then yeah, you probably gonna have to get out of it. But at the end of the day, y'all supposed to have each other's best interest. Like I said, I don't know everything behind that, But like I said, when you hear a lot of that, I gotta find myself, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that. That let me know that you already gone.
Yeah. Sure.
You done left that marriage before you even got divorced. What is it that you're not happy about? You signed up for it. This goes to show you when you see the statistic that 90% of women leave marriages, and men, you want to say the man, but y'all the one filing for the divorce. Like I
think it's
what
crazy,
he did or
man.
what he didn't do, but it is what it is.
She never really made it clear what he did. Somebody put it on social media that he cheated, and he actually responded to it and said lies, and that's the only thing he said was lies. So we know it ain't cheating, because that's why they normally want to say that. But then they got out about the finances and stuff like that. But I'm looking at, she kind of put him on with the acting and everything, and he's trying to work his way into it, which he have been doing some work and whatever, and he's doing what he got to do as a man, and he's not moving fast enough for her. And she feels like she's doing everything and stuff like that. And I'm gonna put it like this: and if you call keeping your family together hard work or inconvenience for you, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, man. I just don't think that you should walk away from that. 14 years. I don't understand what it gotta be some hardcore stuff, man.
It got to be.
It gotta be some hardcore stuff. I mean, now if you're around there just smoking weed, playing video games, this, and that, the other, I guess I could probably understand that. But I just think in that field that they're in, especially nowadays with YouTube and all this and all that, it's hard. It's already done tore up the music industry. So I can imagine that anybody can create a movie nowadays. So you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't head and shoulders above, you ain't one of them big dogs up in there, the Denzels and all those. That dude he don't hold a whole movie by himself.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Let him work his way up. It's hard to
roles he can get.
Yeah, look how many small roles Samuel L. Jackson had to do before he became real big.
Yeah, man, but that was before YouTube and all that. I know what you're saying. So he established himself. It's hard now for somebody to break into the entertainment industry now when you can just watch anything on YouTube all day long.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if he ain't the one, but now most marriages probably, I think financial is gonna be the main thing of most marriages. But at that level, 14 years, yeah, they should have had that together.
Oh yeah.
But the way she talked to me, she wanted to get out of there for her. That's your family you want to leave for the benefit of you. Now, you got some type of mental illness that we don't know about, you want to talk about, then hey, let us know. Other than that, it was just a selfish move.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like that little young cat we just got finished talking about, King. She wants to be in the realm of she had a bad man. Just like King wants to be one of these dudes that live in the street. And you ain't got to do it. And she ain't got to do it because you had a husband that was trying to take care of business for what we see, for what I see. Or you got a husband that was there with his family, and you got a family that's taking care of you, King. That's why I'm saying I don't get I would show the rest of that, man, but some of this stuff I just can't intake, man. It's hard to digest. Now, if you want to hear some more of what she got to say, I'll let you listen to it.
Nah, but I am gonna say this, man, because I'm finna get off. But I since we bring this up, and it is an open topic, I gotta speak on the gender-specific roles.
Because
that thing has been coming up. For those, and I get it. I understand that a man, if a woman want to have a man that's able and capable, he should wash his own clothes if need be, and or do the laundry. Let me say that if they together and someday he should know how to do the laundry. If he can get around to doing it, That's cool. It shouldn't just be her on her. But understand this, ladies. If you were saying there are no gender-specific roles in the household, you got to ask yourself. We ain't talking about raising kids. We ain't talking about having kids. We ain't talking about having kids. I'm talking about just specific roles within the household. Ask yourself, could that man do all the roles that you can do, and could you do all the roles that he can do? Now, washing clothes, washing dishes, folding clothes, sweeping, vacuuming, and stuff like that. Is he physically able to do that? Yes. Now, if he do it properly or do he want to do it all the time, that's between y'all. But is he physically capable of doing it? If he's not handicapped, yeah, he can do that. Now, as a woman, could you go out there and change that oil in that car? Or if the hot water heater go out, could you go unhook that shit and take that shit out the house? Physically do that? Do you really want to go out there and mow that yard?
Good question.
When you sit up there and you say there is no gender-specific role, understand he can do what you can do. It's going to take a lot of you to do what he can do, though. Cleaning out gutters.
I'm finna throw something at you said. Now, what you just said. Shit's supposed to be green. What you said, I'm looking at something on my screen. It's supposed to be green. And that motherfucker great. But anyway, what you just said, you said what women, basically you saying what women can't do or what they don't want to do. You're going to have plenty of women see this and be like, I can do that. I've done that. This and that applies to this and applies to that. You got to kind of be more specific. My understanding from what you're saying is a majority of women going to want to do that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the majority.
That's what my understanding is, a majority. So you may need to kind of start making sure you clarify what you mean.
It's going to be a small number of women that change oil. It's going to be out of all the relationships, all the marriages. I'm going to just say marriages. I'm not even going to say boyfriend, girlfriend. Well, I guess I am going to throw that in there too. You ain't going to find a lot of women that do that. You ain't going to find a lot of women going out there cutting the mow in the yard. You are not going to find that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say I can do it. But then, even on that flip side, if you say, just say for the sake of finances, just say financially, just say you're an average earning person, female. We ain't talking about no corporate woman, this and that, the other. And you got to pay your mortgage or your rent, and you got to pay to have your oil, your car service, and you got to, anything that happens to the house, you got to pay somebody to do that, right? That's coming out of some money, your finances. You have to pay somebody to do it. That's going to hurt you in the long run. That's going to put you in a situation. I'm just talking about average earner, ain't just 40,000, 50,000, whatever the case may be. But most women, more job and retail are handled by women, and that's the 20,000 a year job that you're going to get, right? You're going to suffer somewhere down the line. And it ain't gonna cost a man nothing to vacuum, wash his clothes, and wash dishes. So,
you know what? I just thought about something.
Who's gonna be more in need of?
My girl, Lady L, the one in here today. So let me see. Damn, let me see. What is that? What you mean is traditional roles? Men outside the house and women inside the house. That's what Dennis said.
And that's what he said. But you know they fighting against that now because I'm just gonna call it for what it is. How lazy do you got to be? To now you want the man to work outside and inside. Oh, he better do this. Oh, he better do his own clothes. Oh, he better. But damn, if I can do all this, what is your purpose for me?
I don't know.
I had a woman to get on me the other day on Facebook. And said that's sad that y'all want to be needed. For me, yes, I want my woman to need me. If she don't need me, why would she be with me?
Good question. Did she answer that?
Huh?
Did she answer that question?
Yeah, I want my woman to need me. I want her, and then I want her to know that I'm going to be there when she needs me. I'm there. I got this. I have a purpose. I'm a purpose. I have a purpose that I'm trying to obtain, and I need to know that you are there supporting me to get to my purpose. You reap the benefits of me making it to where I need to be. I'm not in the home. That's when we had this conversation a long time, a few months back. That is your house. You fix it up the way you want because you're going to be there. I'm getting my purpose. That's what I'm chasing. Whatever go in the house you need, you got it. That's for you to be comfortable. When I come home, I just have it clean. That's all I had.
Before I let you go, say it, because I know you finna roll on me. You just said something. It sounds like to me you got a slave. That's what it sounds like to me. So I'm gonna throw them terms. I'm gonna talk in a woman term. I'm talking in their terms. All right. Let me see. Dennis put in. Let me see if a woman doesn't need you. She
will not respect you. That's why would she? Why would she respect you? She don't need you. But why would a woman? Like the one to bring it up. Why you feel you don't need a man, or why you don't want a man, or why you don't want to need a man? It's a lot of that. The scarcity. You done picked a few bad apples, and now you done generalize all men to be the same. They're gonna treat the same way. And really, even they go back to Leslie Jones. It sounds like to me you just a creature of. We all creatures of habit. You going around picking the same type of dude that's not blowing your back out. That's your pickings.
But what else you gonna get on Tinder? But what else you gonna? But ask yourself, what is a millionaire doing on Tinder? Looking for some dick.
Well, you better go look at that movie. Look for Mr. Goodboss. You're trying to find the right one.
And you gonna find it on? I don't even know what Tinder is. But it sounds like only thing they do is just get somebody that needs something, like you said, to get that back blowed out, or something like that. And
I found that out when I was doing the Uber and when I was doing the Uber Lyft thing, and I didn't know what it was. And then I picked up a couple, and they was all like, "Yeah, we met on Tinder." And I'm like, "I don't know what that is." They was like, "It's some type of, it's like a dating app, but it's mainly the way they bring it out to me. It's mainly like it's a dating app, but really like." We getting busy. It ain't like a dating app like, hey, we're going to get to know each other. Like, we met on Tinder. Like, I already know what's up.
So basically, she's meeting up with guys just to get some dick. Basically. Yeah. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And sometimes if a man meets you, he ain't into you, his shit ain't going up. It ain't going up. He ain't feeling you. If you looking like his brother, or you looking like some some silverback bear, and then you ain't got the best body in the world.
Remaining drive time.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man, and I hate that. But you see a lot of guys trying to fight to save their families, and for Tia, to up and leave and just not listen to what you show. Just it sounds like it's more personal, and I just don't think in a marriage that you ain't personal no more. I got my kids, but the main thing about that is I got my wife. You got more people that saying when they get married, and I understand at a young age you want to say, hey, I put my kids first, but really you're supposed to put your spouse first.
Supposed to, because the spouse is what's bringing in the damn, especially if it's somebody bringing in the money. So we're gonna get on that on another stage, because I want to get on that too.
When your kids grow up and leave, you're gonna be there with your spouse. You ain't married to your kids.
Some people are.
Nah,
I ain't gonna say women, because I know a lot of men that's married to their kids, and
you say on fences, I owe you a responsibility I'm obligated to give you responsibility to raise you. After that, then you on your own.
You on
But
your
me and
own.
my woman, or me and my wife, we here forever. As far as until other than that, you are my child until you become an adult. That you need to spring off. You gonna have to hit it at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we got to get together, man, and get just a solid topic and get away from the open mic. But there's a lot of stuff we haven't been together for so long, so it's, we had to just get on what was happening at the time. So
yeah, I throw one up. I'm gonna throw one at you probably next week. Well, at the end of this weekend or whatever. Give me your closing, bro, and we can get on up out of here. And we appreciate everybody for coming on. Appreciate the ones who got in the chat and everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. My thing is that I wish a lot of people or whoever that want to bring up something that just for us to talk on it, that they just reach out to you or text me or something like that. But I'm gonna try to find some stuff that more relationship oriented type things, man. And because, like I said, it got to be a bad thing when you have issues amongst just heterosexual couples, and now I'm seeing all these problems with lesbian couples. Why is there a problem? What's really going on? And like I said, don't be on here listening to respond. Hopefully be on here listening to be enlightened. And if you want to respond, enlighten me. Maybe I don't know, but I do.
Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, and I'm gonna go call this boy back and make sure he make the right decision. It's time for me to play the father role now. I got to do some fatherly stuff here, y'all. So y'all know my saying. This is Calvin Moore and Cedric the Springer on Seymour TV. And you know our saying, we'll be seeing your ass when we see you. Peace out.
All right, man.